Hey everybody, good morning. It's time to read a book. Ezra Jack Keats wrote this book and illustrated it, and it's called The Snowy Day. It's an old library book, but it was withdrawn. It means thrown out, but I liked it, so I kept it. I don't like throwing out books that can still be read. The Snowy Day, on the title page. Ezra Jack Keats, The Snowy Day. To Dick, John, and Rosalie. This page is called a dedication page. One winter morning, Peter woke up and looked out the window. Snow had fallen during the night. It covered everything as far as he could see. Boy, I don't know if you've ever been near the snow. You actually have to wear sunglasses in the snow or you can hurt your eyes. So everything is very bright and white. After breakfast, he put on his snowsuit and ran outside. The snow was piled up very high along the street to make a path for walking, and it was piled up by a shovel or a snowplow. A snowplow pushes the snow to the side of the road so the cars can drive. And if you have a driveway, you have to shovel that out yourself with an actual shovel. Crunch, crunch, crunch. His feet sank into the snow. He walked with his toes pointing out, like this. He walked with his toes pointing in, like that. Then he dragged his feet slowly to make tracks. And he found something sticking out of the snow that made a new track. It was a stick that was just right for hitting a snow-covered tree. Down fell the snow, plop, on top of Peter's head. That's a good idea to wear a cap like that, huh? He thought it would be fun to join the big boys in their snowball fight, but he knew he wasn't old enough. Not yet. So he made a smiling snowman, and he made angels. He pretended he was a mountain climber. Ooh, look at him climbing up. A great, big, tall, heaping mountain of snow and slid whoosh, all the way down. He picked up a handful of snow and another, and still another. He packed it round and firm and he packed it round and firm and put the snowballs in his pockets for tomorrow. Then he went into his warm house. Wait a minute. He's saving snowballs in his pocket. Great idea? Save them for later? He told his mother all about his adventures, and she took off his wet socks. And he thought and thought and thought about them. Before he got into bed, he looked in his pocket. His pocket was empty. The snowball wasn't there. He felt very sad. Did you think the snowball would still be in his pocket? Of course not. It's going to melt, you know. While he slept, he dreamed that the sun had melted all the snow away. But when he woke up, his dream was gone. The snow was still everywhere. New snow was falling. Yay, another snowy day. After breakfast, he called to his friend from across the hall and they went out together into the deep, deep snow. He has a friend across the hall. I think that means that Peter, lives in an apartment building. Some people live in trailers and some people live in houses. And some people live in big buildings that have lots of people living in them called apartments. And you might live in a hallway where there's a lot of doors, and behind each door, there's a new family, and those are called apartments. I hope you enjoyed the story called The Snowy Day. It makes me wish I could go to the snow and play.